Hey guys, you already know what this video is about by the title, and the photo that I showed was before and then after of how I was updating my old luggage. It was still pretty good luggage, but I found that when I was at an airport trying to locate it, it also looked like a lot of other luggage. So I did the things that most of us do, tie a scarf on it or put a colorful tag on it or something like that. But I decided, since it was getting older, to put more personalized spin on it, if you will. So I just bought a 50-cent bottle of paint from Walmart, grabbed one of my old craft brushes, and it's very organic. I just started going in and doing random shapes. And it'll take a few coats, because you can see when it first goes on, it gets down into the canvas, and so it's going to thin out just a bit. Down here is where I put a second layer of paint on, and you can see it'll darken up. You wouldn't necessarily have to do that if you wanted to stick with the lighter. But you can just, don't worry about it being, you know, if you're going to do something like this, I mean, then you wouldn't worry about it being a specific shape. Now, you could, of course, paint anything on it that you wanted. You noticed I put a very large P for my last name on one piece of it. But the idea was just to band it, and then I band on the sides as well as the top, so that no matter what angle it's coming down the belt, I'll be able to find mine pretty easy. And then what I did, instead of using a brush and black paint to outline, and again, you wouldn't even have to outline, but I found a Sharpie worked the best. After this dries, I just went in with a Sharpie, went right around the edges. Okay, and just had a lot of fun doing it, so I did want to just put this out there. You may be like me, you don't travel a lot, and your luggage may be a little outdated, and you just want to spruce it up instead of buying new. So this is just an idea. Or maybe you do travel a lot, and you want to set yours apart from everybody else's that's coming down the belt. Now I'm going to let this dry overnight, and we'll check back on it in the morning. And if I think it needs to be even darker, I can always add another layer. However, I don't really think I'll need that. It's no matter how light or dark, you know, it is already personalized. So we'll check back in the morning. I'll meet you back here. Okay guys, so I did go ahead and put another layer on just to give it a little more color. You could leave it just like this. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But what I did on the others, so I'll do on this, is I took my Sharpie and just started outlining my shapes just to make them pop out a little bit more. Now, I freehanded this, but you know, I was thinking you could have used like a little round sponge that you can get in the craft department. It's for painting, it's for stamping, and it does perfect circles. You could even do that if you didn't want to do something like this. You could do a little heart stamp. Really, it's limitless on what you could do just to give it a fresh look. You could do multiple colors and give it an ombre. I think that would be kind of cool. Or you could just use your initials. You could either stencil them on or freehand. I just freehanded when I did it. So you can already see the difference in how it's looking when you start outlining versus just leaving it. There is no wrong or right way to do this. So anyway, guys, I won't make you watch me finish the whole thing. While I finish this, I'll go ahead and insert a picture of the one that I already have done so you can, again, see a finished product. And I hope this just gives you some ideas to have you think outside the box on things you may have at home that you're thinking of replacing, and maybe you can just give it some new life by doing something like this. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great week. Bye.